on top. Will get the first possession. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Dirk and Chandler up front. Monte is the 2 with Parsons playing the small forward. And it's Nelson in at the 1 spot. And that one hits back iron.
He was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot. Well, you know, Dwight Howard has gone through his share of nicknames over the years, and some of his names have been self-imposed. Coach Kevin McHale has taken to calling him Big Horse. I'm not sure. We'll see if that one catches on.
On defense, the Rockets. Nelson kicks to Nowitzki. Out to Nelson. Parsons on the wing. Reza covering. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Jones. It's Harden with the drive, and that one's good.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
Here's Dallas, 4-point game. Now, here is Nelson, banked in off the glass.
I like the way they got the ball inside there.
Harden against Dallas. Harden outside. Lets a floater go. That's good. Harden's got his second bucket.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Nelson kicks to Nowitzki. Back to Nelson. Six on the shot clock. Nowitzki in the post. Working on Jones. Excellent D that time from Jones. Parsons against Harden. Chandler with the defensive effort.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent them from converting in close.
And they're nearly perfect from the floor early on. 4 of their first 5 shots they've made.
A chance now to go to Dorisburg, who had a chance to talk with Rick Carlisle.
Well, guys, in terms of their focus coming into this run, he said he's expecting their defense, especially on the interior, to be vital. He said we can protect the rim with our shot clock. Of course, we'd prefer to keep them outside the paint, but that capability to deny finishes certainly could come in handy tonight. Kevin, we'll see if he's right.
Thank you very much, Doris. Defensive strategy guys being heavily enforced by the coaching staff.
And that's in large part because of the talent they have on that side of the ball. A lot of length, speed, quick hands. They've got a lot of ability on that side of the floor.
Well, when you've got the horses, you've got to ride them and let them run. And defensively, they've definitely got some horses.
Here's Nelson. James Harden picking up that last basket. Nowitzki, that's for 2. And the shot is good.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Harden dishes to Howard. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Mavericks trailed by 4. Nelson outside. That's Nowitzki at the elbow. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. And that's now 6 points for Dirk Nowitzki. Harden outside. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
Yes,
you?
sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
Yes, he did.
That was embarrassing. Had a pretty good look at the basket, but Coach Rick Carlisle has demonstrated his versatility throughout his coaching stops in Detroit, Indiana, and Dallas. Not really a system coach. He adapts to the talent that he has on each individual team and goes accordingly.
Now, here is Nelson. Dwight Howard missing his last shot. 4 on the clock. Parsons attacking. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Parsons got his first points of the game. Houston in the lead. Carlisle presiding over a more half-court, station-to-station style of play in Detroit, Indiana. He's embraced a more up-tempo style, it seems, in Dallas.
Yeah, and he's got an offensively gifted team with the Mavs, and he's always been an innovator using zone defenses to hide weaker defenders and keep opponents off balance. And again, another example of how don't stand pat. They're always learning, growing, and adjusting to give their teams the best chance to win.
Good ball. Here's Nelson. Terrence Jones making his last shot. Nelson kicks to Nowitzki. The rebound by Harden.
What was the defense doing? He is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Howard setting the pick for Harden. Ariza, right side. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Ariza's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Mavericks trailed by 7. Nelson outside. Tries from 10. Misses off the right ankle.
That was not pretty there. You got to make that one. That's not his range.
That's good. Ariza's got 5.
Very positive opening quarter for them. The shots have been falling.
You know, shooting percentage would be nice if it stayed right there, but that's going to be tough to do.
The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. Nowitzki a screen. Nelson the pass to Nowitzki. Nelson dishes to Nowitzki. And just miss after miss right now. Rockets leading by 9. And stolen by Parsons. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it. The fast break chance. Howard with the block. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Throws it up high. Ariza kicks to Howard. Feeds to Beverly. Now the dish to Harden. Kicks it out to Ariza. And another 3 for Houston.
These teams don't look like they belong on the same court today.
It's pretty ridiculous to have a double-digit lead this early.
Nelson kicks to Ellis. Ellis right side. With a floater. Good on the shot. Houston's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Dishes it to Beverly. Howard with a screen on Nelson. Now here's Beverly. Defense is right there. Just 5 to shoot. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. On free throw coming his way.
They've been strong here in the early going, Kevin. Very effective from inside.
Like you were saying, going strong inside, building a strong lead here in the first.
And the confidence factor is a big part of that, Kevin. Taking that ball inside, you get high-quality shots, you get conversions, you keep pressure on the defense, and it just continues to build on itself.
Now, here is Nelson. Ellis outside. He dishes it to Nowitzki. Pass to Parsons. Nelson left side. Kicks it to Chandler. Back to Nelson. Parsons attacking. Takes it from 10. And that one's good.
Boy, he's looked great so far. Offensively, looks like he's brought his A game.
On offense, here are the Rockets. They're on a 15-6 run. Beverly the pass to Harden. Harden right side. And he gets it to go. Harden's got 10.
He continues to fill it up. Just one miss in his 6 attempts. Rockets, to me, are an emerging factor in the West. Not 100% sold on them being championship caliber, but I still think you got to give that front office a lot of credit in terms of what they got out of the superstar tandem of Harden and Howard. I think it's a strong foundation of scoring and defense.
Harris is checked in for Nelson. Now here's Parsons. Pass to Nowitzki. Chandler dishes to Parsons. Nowitzki inside. Dallas moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. The drive by Ellis. Rejected by Jones. And they'll keep possession. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Rockets leading by 13. The Rockets came out smelling like a rose, didn't they? Bringing in Howard, but some luck along the way, too. You remember the Chris Paul Lakers trade that was vetoed? Steve, the Rockets would have gotten Pau Gasol on the deal.
And then not Dwight Howard because they wouldn't have had the capital to absorb it. So, they're probably glad that, in hindsight, that deal fell through because Dwight Howard, the younger and more talented player, when you think about his comparison to Gasol.
Mavericks trailed by 15. Harris outside. Ellis against Harden. Ellis wide open. Buried from 15 feet out. Ellis has got his second basket.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
Here is Harden. He's got 12. In low to Howard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. 1:57 left to play here in the first. Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. Pass to Ellis. Ellis left side. The pass to Parsons. Just 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. That's good. 8 points for Dirk Nowitzki.
He's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Rockets leading by 13. With it. Howard with a screen on Ellis. And there's the feed to Beverly. And it's Ariza in the corner. Houston needs to get a shot. Lead away. Shot's good. Beverly's got his first 3 points of the game.
But with this soft D, they're allowing him to shoot a very high percentage from the field so far.
Yeah, and they're just not offering any resistance, not making anything difficult for them, and they're able to kind of do whatever they want to do.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. He feeds it to Nowitzki. No good. So Houston will take it the other way. Harden left side. In low to Howard. Fires it up. The Mavericks pull it in. 26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Parsons attacking. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
Boy, he had a good look at that one. He hit to miss that shot.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
Nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
And it's Terrence Jones with the finish.
They built a big lead here early.
Both defensively and offensively. They've been terrific right from the tip.
Now Ellis. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Houston on top. They lead by 18. We've got more in store for you right after this. Rockets leading by 18. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Dallas, Harris is out there with Ellis. Then there's Nowitzki. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Wright in at the four slot. Here's Howard. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 9 points for Dwight Howard.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on the clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality that they have. If the shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything, they're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Houston's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Dwight Howard joining a great lineage, Steve, of Houston Rocket big men over the years, from the great Elvin Hayes to Moses Malone, Hakeem Olajuwon to Yao Ming. I mean, what a litany of wonderful players in the history of that franchise.
Yeah, there was that great photo at the press conference a couple of years back when Dwight signed with Houston. The photo included a lot of those former Rocket big men. And I think it's a good fit. He seems to be very comfortable in Houston. He's part of what is a really good young club.
Now let's send it to Doris on the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Patrick Beverly could make the case for being the league's most disruptive defender at point guard. He said, quote, I know some people might not like my defense, but I don't really care. I'm physical, I'm tough, and I'm setting the tone. I don't look at the numbers. I just go out there and I guard everyone exactly the same. That's aggressive, Kevin. Exactly what they're looking for.
He gets after it. Nothing easy. Thanks, Doris.
And the Rockets hiring Hakeem Olajuwon to work with Dwight on his move. And between the Dream and Kevin McHale, that's a wealth of post-scoring expertise for Howard to draw upon. But again, those two guys did it at a Hall of Fame level. And Dwight has that potential, but will he put in the work necessary to grow into that type of low-post score?
Now, here is Harden. He's got 12. He brings pitch to Howard. Shot clock at 6. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's the second personal foul. If he gets another, he probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
Well, both ends of that play, just fantastic. Kevin McHale has worked with Dwight on trying to stay low and exploit his quickness advantage, beat his defender to the spot, and then power through for the finish. And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Aminu's checked in. Felton the pass to Ellis. Back to Felton. He kicks to Aminu. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up the baseline. Felton can't get it to go. Houston leading by 21. Ariza with it. Picked up by Ellis. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And now Ellis running the floor all by himself.
Boy, how's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, it sure was. I mean, he didn't waste any time getting down the court, did he?
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. Jay Crowder, former second-rounder back in 2012 on Marquette. Those Golden Eagles turn out some gamers, don't they?
They sure do. You think about Wes Matthews, Jimmy Butler, and Crowder is in that same mold. Strong and rugged, a physical defender, a smart player, and plays with a great motor and enthusiasm.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 12. Kanan kicks to Harden. It's Ariza on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Aminu. And it's Ellis penetrating. It's rebounded by Houston. Ariza's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Kanan kicks to Howard. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Their field goal percentage continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
Yeah, and it's all about quality shot selection, smart shot selection. They've been very patient on offense.
And sent back by Howard. It's Harden with the drive. at 6. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Cannon's got his first points in this one.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
And it's Wright missing. Rockets leading by 23. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen by Ellis. Ellis left side. Dishes it to Wright. Outside, Felton. Wright, the pass to Felton. On the wing, Ellis. Jacks up a 3. And the shot is good. Ellis has got 5 points in the quarter.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
The Rockets have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Harden against Ellis. Cannon dishes to Harden. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Nothing extravagant about it, but there didn't need to be.
Here's Felton following the score by Houston. He dishes it to Ellis. Aminu kicks to Ellis. Aminu the pass to Ellis. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Ellis has got 11 points.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Harden outside. Deflects the pass. And so it looks like the Rockets will return possession here. Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
And I think when you look at Hakeem Olajuwon, the numbers show that he was a phenomenal defensive player. 3,830 career blocks, 2 times defensive player of the year. I think you put him alongside greats like Bill Russell, who played before blocks were actually recorded. Put Olajuwon up near Russell in terms of maybe greatest interior defenders of all time.
Mavericks trailed by 20. Outside, Felton. Ellis dishes to Wright. And Dallas again with the bucket. Here's Canaan. Harden outside. Howard in the post. Guarded by Wright. Harden has a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Dallas shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Felton kicks to Ellis. Wright with a screen on Harden. And it's Ellis penetrating. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
Clark, you know this, in the blink at times, and they didn't finish where they wanted to. But the Mavs did sneak into the postseason last year with a very strong push.
And they took the Spurs to 7 games in that first round. A tough schedule for them at the end of the season, but they fought through it and got back to the playoffs. Very impressive.
And they forced the shot clock violation. Great team. Mavericks trailed by 18. Back to Felton. Kicks it to Aminu. Felton the pass to Crowder. Pass to Wright. Terrific design on the pick play. And he lays it in. Wright's got 7 now in this quarter.
For the Mavs, they did get to the postseason. They gave San Antonio everything they could handle, taking them the distance in 7 games.
Here's Adrian. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And stolen by Wright. Pass to Felton. Wright sets a screen for Felton. Wright outside. Ellis wide open. That doesn't go either for Ellis.
Well, you knew if the Mavs got to the playoff, they'd be tough, even as an 8 seed. There's just so much playoff experience on that team. It took a very good Spurs team playing at a high level to get by the Mavericks in that first round.
Now here's Ellis. 11 points in the game. The pass to Felton. Back to Ellis. Puts it up from 17. And he overshot that one, missing.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Howard setting the pick for Harden. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Execute it to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Well, unless you're the team getting dunked on, of course.
Mavericks trailed by 18. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Outer dishes to Felton. Dallas moving it around. Outside Felton. Shot clock at 6. Ellis outside. Green for 2 points. Ellis has got 13.
Monte Ellis getting it done. Wow.
Rockets leading by 16. Harden. He's got 14. They set the pick. There's the feed to Cannon. A 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 7th assist in the game.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Now here's Felton. 11 feet away. And Monte Ellis again. Ellis has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Points just keep coming for him this quarter. And just at the right time, too. They try to narrow the deficit.
Now, here is Harden. Harden left side. Cannon kicks to Harden. He feeds it to Adrian. Wide open look. And it's Houston with another.
After going scoreless in the first, found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Mavericks trailed by 19. Felton kicks to Ellis. Feeds it to Aminu. Outside Felton. Ellis goes in. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts. The complexion of the game as a result may change.
Houston leading by 17.
Well, Raymond Felton has been, throughout his career, very solid starting point guard. But last season was arguably the worst of his career. The shooting percentage tumbled, and I thought at times he just really looked out of sorts offensively.
Now, here is Harden. 14 points for him. He kicks to Ariza. And Wright pulls it down. Mavericks trailed by 17. Felton with the ball. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. So the wing on the left, just his first attempt. And another basket for Dallas. And Felton even struggling at the free throw line. He's hoping to bounce back.
Yeah, but I think now, he's in his 30s, Kevin. He may be best suited to a reserve role as a guy who can do a little bit of everything off the bench for you as a backup.
Here is Harden. Now Farouk Aminu picking up that last basket. It's Harden with the drive. Hammers the alley-oop through.
So nice to have a guy like that who can take charge at any time.
Yeah, so many of his passes, Steve, have led directly to baskets.
Outside, Felton. Passes it to Ellis. Good D by Howard.
Textbook defending there. He didn't give him an inch of space to get that shot off.
Yeah, great footwork and terrific positioning.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Rockets lead by 17. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin. Kevin, I'm here with Dwight Howard. And Dwight, you look really strong so far tonight. What's been your approach?
Just trying to play with a lot of energy, do the best I can on the defensive end to help my teammates out. Post hard.
Dwight, thank you so much. Kevin, one of the most intimidating defenders in the league.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the third quarter of basketball. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
He's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. I'll tell you what, I wasn't sure the rim would survive that first time.
Well, the interior defense has to get tougher. I mean, it's that simple over the next two quarters. I mean, he's making them.
Now Harden. Beverly and Harden man the back. Terrence Jones is down low with Howard. And it's Ariza in at the three spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Kevin McHale. Howard, good.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Mark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
One thing you know when it comes to the Mavericks is they're not going to sit back and stand back. They want to reload, not rebuild.
And the jam by Harden.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfectly.
Mavericks trailed by 21. Nelson outside. Over in the corner, Ellis. The dish to Chandler. Parsons against Ariza. Shot clock at 5. Out to Nelson. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
He could have forced a tough inside shot but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
Rockets leading by 19. And Beverly kicks to Harden. In the post. He's against Nowitzki, and he gets it to go. And it's 8 points for Terrence Jones.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
And it's the Rockets on the break. Ariza takes to Harden. Harden right side. Dishes to Howard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 21 points for Howard.
I tell you, he's really carrying a lot of the load offensively, and that's almost always good news for them.
For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Nelson. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Well, they need a shot or two to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
Nelson. All almost, but it rolls out.
Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only one make on 5 tries so far in the second half.
They're playing well, guys. They're really starting to pull away.
Yep, here at the midway point, that's exactly what's happening.
Mavericks shooting the ball at 42%. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cotton mouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Dallas calls timeout. Trevor Ariza last season with perhaps the best campaign speed of his 10-year career.
Yeah, he played starters minutes, shot a career-high three-point percentage. I think a lot of it, Kevin, was just the combination of playing with good bigs and then also John Wall's emergence as a great point guard. Ariza had a lot of open looks last year.
Now, here is Nelson. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Nowitzki. Plays it up and banks it in. Nowitzki's got 10 points in the game.
And you could say that Ariza was in a contract year, looking for a new contract, playing for a new contract, but he's upped his three-point percentage for 3 straight seasons. It seems he's put in the work to really solidify that part of his game.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Rick Carlisle was going over with his team in that last conference. He told them to always have their eyes up, always be looking for pass lanes and ways to get the ball into a low post. That was the brunt of his message. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris.
And Ariza has always been great shooting threes from the corner. He's diversified a bit. Last season, the highest total of three-point makes in his career.
Now here's Howard. 1 points in the game. Upside Jones. Clock at 6. Here's Beverly. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
It's amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect in this half.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's Nelson. He's got 6. He dishes it to Nowitzki. Kicks to Chandler. Right through the D for the layup.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Rockets leading by 23. Martin outside. Harden left side. Here's Jones. Here's Howard. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Up and in with force after the offensive rebound. I like that tenacity.
Yeah, he is so sturdy. He just battles for every rebound.
And so it's Dallas with it. The Rockets making the shot. From the stripe. Nelson, no luck.
Great close out there, forcing the errant shot.
Well, he made it a tough shot again. He didn't give up on it, and he got a hand up.
Chandler, the pass to Nelson. Nowitzki inside. Good. And a nice assist from Nelson. That's 12 points for Dirk Nowitzki.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead him with a pass like that.
Houston's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Chandler against Howard. Howard draws the double. Harden right side. Ariza outside. Goes back up. And Howard with the lane. Howard's got 8 points here in this quarter.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And it's not something they should get away from.
Nelson outside. Nowitzki with the screen on Harden. The drive by Ellis. He used that pick to get in close. Ellis has got 19 points.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Rockets leading by 23. And Beverly kicks to Harden. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Back to Harden. Houston moving the ball around. And there's Ariza. That's good on the assist by Beverly. 13 points for Trevor Ariza.
That kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. They have to get a hand in his face.
Chandler with a screen for Ellis. To the wing right side. Nowitzki with it. And it's Howard picking him up. Houston's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. And here's Beverly. He's got 5. Ariza kicks to Howard. Pass to Beverly. Harden outside. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And he may be the guy to put this game even farther out of reach.
The Mavericks have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Nelson kicks to Chandler. Nelson sets a screen for Chandler. Here's Ellis. Nowitzki, good. Nowitzki's got 6 in the quarter.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
Houston's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Howard draws the double. Right side, Jones. 6 to shoot. Pass it to Howard. Kicks it out to Harden. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. That's 23 points for James Harden.
Boy, they've been so sound offensively in the second half. I love the way they're playing.
Yeah, there's really no comparison in the shooting percentages between the teams since the break.
Nelson dishes to Nowitzki. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there. Now a timeout called by Houston. Jameer Nelson drafted 20th back in 2004. He's played all 10 of his NBA seasons with the Magic. But as they go young, he has moved on. All-star back in 2009, caused just a solid veteran leader at the point guard position. Daniels, he's checked in for Houston. And then for Dallas, Jefferson's checked in for Chandler. And Devin Harris is subbed in for Jameer Nelson. Houston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter.
And you talk about that All-Star campaign for Nelson in 09. Almost had a 50-40-90 season and missed a high percentage point in free throw shooting. But it shows his shooting touch, especially in his younger days, was elite.
Now here's Howard. He's got 25. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. For Dallas, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. And Nelson's shooting has waned as he's entered his 30s. Leg injuries, Steve, have hampered his play.
Yeah, the full-time starter since his third season, probably transitioning to a reserve role as he gets older, but he remains a great locker room guy, a true professional. And it wouldn't surprise me to see him coaching, in fact, once he's done as a player.
Here is Daniels, just 5 to shoot. Shot is off.
It's far too tentative in the paint, even more so when the defender is up tight on him like that's well, you like it when a guy goes hard to the boards, but you have to be smart. He went right over his back on that one. Not a good play.
I think he was just over anxious that time.
In low to Howard. And so it's Dallas with it. Now here is Harris, looking for his first basket still in this one. Ellis wide open. Not enough on that one as it misses. Houston's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Harden against Jefferson. It's Harden with the drive. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
We've watched Howard play some great basketball. He's got 13 rebounds and some big-time point production as well.
We are seeing him at his very best today. So much fun to watch.
And you know when he's at his best, it's amazing the things he can do.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Rockets?
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And they're getting the ball inside, which is what I like. High percentage shots down on the block and in the paint area.
You know, there's always a little hesitation with newly formed star-loaded teams, and you wondered if the Rockets would pick early last year. They did. Ended up with the 4 seed out there.
Now here's Beverly. Richard Jefferson missing his last shot. Elbow shot is on the way. Harden the pass to Daniel. Shot clock at 6. It's Harden with the drive. Howard kicks to Beverly. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Jefferson. To the middle. Parsons dishes to Nowitzki. Harris with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
All game long, guys, he's been getting it done. Really doing a nice job rebounding.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, they've had a major advantage on the glass, dominating that stack.
Dallas shooting around 44% in this third quarter. Ellis outside. Goes up the baseline. Here's Nowitzki, and he finishes nicer on the layup. Nowitzki's got 10 points in just the second half.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And Daniels up top. He's guarded by Ellis. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
The Rockets making a switch here. Adrian's checked in, and Dallas with a change here too. Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Monte Ellis.
Now, playing in the West can be a grind, and that's what was impressive about where the Rockets ended up. They didn't rely on their bench a whole lot. They really rode their starter.
Now here's Nowitzki. 18 points for him. Harris kicks to Nowitzki. Clock at 4. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. And that's 20 points for Dirk Nowitzki. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Beverly. He's got 5. They set the pick to the inside. Adrian, that's good.
You know, when he's in that tight with that kind of height advantage over the defender, that's going to be a pretty easy play for him.
Here's Harris. No good. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Houston on top, running away with it. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And now with our State Farm assist to the game, a replay showing one of 10 tremendous assists in this game from Harden.
What an excellent all-around game, too. Yeah, but 10 assists just shows you what we already know about him, but he seems to know where his teammates are, understands the offense and what the game plan is. He is very tough to defend.
I like what you say there. He understands the game plan. And there's always one, and got to execute it. He's the guy to do it. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Al Farouk Amino is out there with Jefferson. Then there's Felton. And it's Brandon Wright. And it's Harris in at the point guard.
Well, it started a few years ago, and it looks like it's a trend that is here to stay. Sleeve jerseys and making their presence felt in the NBA. I got to admit, I don't see the appeal for players. I never like to shoot with a sleeve shirt on. It kind of tugs at your arm, but it sells, and that's the big thing for the league.
Well, as Steve was talking about, the sleeves might bother some, others not so much. But with last year and the All-Star teams using them as well as the Christmas games, Clark, it is the de facto special edition jersey now, it seems.
And, you know, it's good for some casual fans who want to support their team without running around winter wearing a tank top.
Like you and I are doing right now. Now here's Johnson. After the miss from Raymond Felton. Johnson with it. Picked up by Harris. Here's Adrian. Shot no good. The Mavericks shooting well. They're at 45%. Harris passes to Jefferson. From about 19 feet, that one wide left.
And little to no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, that was a tough one right there.
Daniels kicks to Adrian. To the paint. Here's Powell, and he banks in the layup.
And no mistakes on the offensive execution there.
Now here is Harris. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Wright with a screen on Johnson. Felton dishes to Wright. Back to Felton. From outside the arc. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Well, it started about a decade ago, but you would have to say that although the best players in the league might be wingmen, this generation is known for its point guard. There are a bunch of great ones out there, and that's pretty cyclical when you talk about the positions of dominance across the league throughout its history. It's been point guards, big guys, wingmen, and right now I think point guards are right there at the top of the heap.
Now here is Harris. Aminu with a screen for Felton. Jefferson has a wide open look, and that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton. Felton's got 3 assists now in this one. Rockets have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Kanan, the pass to Powell. Shot, no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Harris passes to Aminu. Back to Harris. The feed to Felton. Wright sets a screen for Felton. Jefferson has a wide open look. Another 3 for Dallas.
Things finally starting to come together for them. The deficit still pretty big, but at least they're taking steps in the right direction.
Yeah, I think they're doing all they can do. Playing tough D, getting stops, and then taking good care of the basketball at the other end.
Again, and he lays it up and in. Powell's got 4 points this quarter.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
Felton kicks to Harris. Good.
I know it's getting late, guys, but there's hope for them now. Where a little while ago it looked like there was no chance.
Well, they need to keep getting after it at both ends because at this stage it's not good enough just to get a bunch of points. They've got to continue to make stops, too.
Here's Kanan after Devin Harris's score. Adrian inside. He's covered by Aminu. Adrian, that's good.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
It's a great formula. It's really a sign that the offense is clicking.
Now here is Harris. Right outside. Felton kicks to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Snatched away. And it's Houston on the break. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
Dallas has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. He feeds it to Felton.
Guys, you know I enjoy watching soccer. My youngest son played through high school, and there was a study that I think probably applies to basketball as well. From watching star players' eyes, they found that they were much more active at surveying the pitch or field before they received the ball. Interesting stuff.
So it's the Rockets now. Richard Jefferson missing his last shot. There's a screen. Adrian dishes to Daniels. Shot clock at 5. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. That's on Al-Farouq Aminu. And Clark, interesting what you mentioned. So potentially seeing the floor and anticipating plays before you get the ball is a big key to the so-called basketball IQ.
Oh, I think there's a lot to that. I mean, you can easily see the players on the court who are kind of a step ahead. I mean, Larry Bird was always that way. Jason Kidd, Steve Nash. You can see the play unfold in their mind before it does in the minds of everyone else.
bucket. Now a timeout called by Houston. Brendan Wright, the former 8th overall pick back in 2007. For his career, Steve, a field goal percentage of around 60%.
Well, he's figured out his niche in the league. He wasn't sure what he was when he arrived, but he's a backup big. He's a diver. He's an offensive rebound guy. He's a lob catcher. So, not a one-on-one scorer, but somebody who can play off of others very effectively.
Here's Kanan. Al Farouk Amino picking up that last basket. Kanan, the pass to Adrian. On the wing, Daniels. Here's Kanan. Off target with his three.
And Wright, because he's light-weighted, can struggle in matchups with stronger opponents. But he is a shot blocker. His length really helps him in pick-and-roll situations.
Now, here is Nelson. Harris outside. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Here's Aminu. Flushes it down to finish the break.
The instant that steal was made, they were off and running the other way.
Ball pressure, then a run-out seed. That's perfection to me.
For Wright, it seems like he'll always be slight of build, but he hasn't been one to chase over his playing time. He just focuses on playing well in the minutes he earns.
Here's Powell. Shoots from 12. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Powell's got 6 in the quarter.
That's the kind of finish we got used to seeing from him in the low post.
Johnson against Harris. Feeds it to Nelson. Back to Harris. A three. They get it back. Crowder kicks to Aminu. Passes it to Crowder. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. Here's Kanan.
Now, guys, maybe the most important play in the NBA that isn't really tracked at all is the screen. A good one can make a huge difference in creating a second shot. But it's a play that so often goes overlooked.
And screens, Clark, getting more attention with modern scouting. The old stats look at the outcome of a play, make, a miss. It's like evaluating chess by only the checkmate.
No, I agree. I mean, you start to dig deeper and get to other layers of how you analyze the numbers and how that affects how you game plan, discover the tendencies of players. And all of that you're doing in an effort to become more successful.
Dallas making a switch here. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Wright. Nowitzki comes in for Crowder. Parsons checked in for Al Farouk Aminu. And it's Ellis in for Harris. Now, here is Nelson. He kicks to Chandler, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
A long wind-up and a strong follow-through on that one-hand jam.
He's not going to mess that one up for sure.
No, that's too easy for him.
Here is Harden. Off the screen. Loose off the pick, and hammers it home.
The pick was set at the perfect angle on the floor, and he used it nicely.
That's a play we may see from them a few more times.
Why not? When it works, you go back to it. Make him stop you.
Nowitzki's shot is no good.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Beverly dishes to a reason. Kicks it to Harden. He's looking for Howard and finds him. And he uses the glass on the layup. Howard's got 13 points in the second half.
They've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's created a lot of shots out there.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
Now here's Parsons. Nelson kicks to Ellis. 6 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Monte Ellis is only 6'3", but makes his living in the lane. One of the truly outstanding finishers in the NBA. He's an explosive small guard who is relentless in attacking the rim off the dribble.
for the Rockets. Jeff Adrian's checked in for Powell for Trevor Ariza. And it's Johnson in for James Harden. Al Farouk Aminu, he's checked in for Dallas. Jefferson comes in for Chandler Parsons. Now here's Beverly. Howard with a screen on Nelson. And Beverly kicks to Howard. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Howard's got 4 this quarter. And for Ellis, guys, a high-impact, kinetic style of play and always driving the lane. And Stevie played in all 82 games last season. He was very durable.
Well, among his many talents, that's another one, Kevin. The durability, the toughness to make it through the entire season. I think the coaches and teammates really appreciate that as well.
And the dunk by Chandler.
Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it was a safety move.
Or maybe he just wanted to give the photographers a better angle for the shot.
Daniels kicks to Howard. Beverly with the pass to Johnson. Howard trying to free himself up. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Beverly.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the defense still needs to keep an eye on him.
Here's Nelson, the 15-footer. Good.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
1:52 left here in the fourth quarter. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Howard with a screen on Nelson. The dish to Daniels. Johnson, the pass to Howard. Hit his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Foul. He's checked in for Dwight Howard. Evan Harris is checked in for Dallas. On the wing, Johnson. Dishes to Beverly. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
That's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
And, guys, with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who's watched it. I mean, just a total mismatch in a true show of strength for the Rockets.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
It always takes someone stepping up, and that happened here as we got great numbers for Howard. He was extremely efficient offensively, getting looks, knocking down big shots all game long.
Here's Nelson, following the score by Houston. He dishes it to Aminu. That's good.
Well, their offense has kicked into gear, but seems to have arrived a little bit too late.
And as a coach, that can really be frustrating. I mean, you guys were stumbling along for most of the game, and now when it's basically over, they finally decide to come alive.
Here's Beverly. Al Farouk Aminu picking up that last basket. Now here's Beverly. Guarded closer. Good.
Serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
Now here is Nelson. Going by Beverly. Pass to Powell. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And the fans loving what's transpired here tonight. A really good victory for these guys.
Sure was. I mean, they did just what they needed to do to keep the visitors from getting any momentum going at all.
Nelson dishes to Chandler. And it's Harris off the drive. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
That putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
So you see the Rockets taking the win here. How much to be critical of this win, Clark?
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win. They did both.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, I'm here with James Harden. Congratulations on this win. It was a team effort aided by this electric home crowd atmosphere. What made the difference?
We just got to play solid defense. Talk to each other, help each other out. That was amazing night. It was unbelievable. Like I said, I'm happy for our guys. We got to get victory at home.
Communication's so key. James, thanks for the time. Guys, over to you.
Thank you, Doris, for that. And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying, see you next time as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Dwight Howard.